Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back. Here we are again and Into the Breach with the Rusting Hulks on our second island. We've had a bit of trouble this time. We were forced to do a 1-star only mission. We missed our first objective here, killing 7 enemies by 1, which, ooh. But we are back and we're ready to finish off this second island. First thing we're going to do is go to the Pasture. You don't really ever want to go out to Pasture, but we're going to deal with it. So, we have to defend some tanks and protect the defense lab. We should be able to handle this, especially because we have a cool new pilot for our jet. Either way, let's start the mission and see just how this plays out. Here goes nothing. They've got a bunch of bugs here, Alpha Hornets, Alpha Fireflies. That might be a problem. These tanks are going to be disabled for most of the match, so we won't be able to rely on them. We'll just have to protect them. Now, Camilla Vera is our new jet pilot, and she can ignore her own smoke, which is really awesome. She can ignore anyone's smoke. So we're probably going to rely pretty heavily on that ability. Now, I just don't know where I want to put the rest of these guys, so that we can take advantage of their powers. Because, like, this is not a great place for the artillery to be, because it's not going to be able to do anything back there. Thankfully, none of these guys pin us down, so I should be able to maneuver. Abe should be able to get wherever he needs to go, but I don't know about this. I don't really know how this is going to play out, but let's find out. Let's confirm our deployment and go. Alright, Camilla. We got a shot coming in here from the Alpha already, which is amazing. Double attack coming in from there. Everyone is super spread out, which is a problem. We have to kill this guy because there's nothing in this line that is safe. Although if I hit him once and then boop him over, that'll solve that problem, but it doesn't solve any of the others. This guy needs to move. This guy's fine where he is. So we have 3 targets that need to either be moved or killed this turn. And this one I think is going to be the biggest problem. I might just have to smoke him this turn. Intentionally do nothing with my attack to hit him with smoke. I don't really like that very much, but it might be what we have to do. What I'm thinking we're gonna do here, we're gonna take Camilla, move over to here, and smoke this guy. That'll kill him before his turn happens. We're going to take the Pulse Mech and shove the Alpha here in front of the Firefly so that the Firefly shoots him. He won't effectively damage anything else, and that'll make sure that they're taking some significant damage for us, because we're a little bit low on the damage side. And then we're probably just going to smoke this guy so he doesn't charge this building. It's not incredible, but at least it means they don't manage to do anything bad to us. And I think that is our play right now. Now, do I want to stand here or here? Which side do we want to be on? Does it really matter? I don't think it really matters. In tight quarters like this, we're probably not going to have a lot of great actions anyway with him, because it's too close quarters to be able to take advantage of his ability to backdraft somebody. So let's just stick it out like this and end our turn. He's gonna light those trees on fire, but the trees on fire is okay. Oh, and he blocked a spawn which killed him. That's actually pretty handy. He's charging this way, which is interesting now. Unfortunately, with this tank here and this building here, I can't take advantage of our double jump in any meaningful way. I can shove him onto the fire with the push mech, but that would kill our archive tank, which isn't great. It is in fact quite not great. What's the play here? Do we move to here and then jump these 2 tiles to fill them both with smoke to prevent the attack? Or what is the plan? This guy kind of needs to get removed. We can remove him by just moving our artillery out of the way and booping him once. That'll block this spawn again, which will kill him. But is there a better play? This guy's just going to charge straight on through. I'm not a huge fan of just smoking everything out here. Leaving all these guys largely unscathed. but I don't think we have any significant way to do anything else to them. I can kill this guy just by shooting once. Question is, what do I want to kill? I can either kill this one or this one, but I can't kill two things this turn. I think I'd rather have the charger be dead. So let's shoot him. Then we kind of want this guy to be not a problem. We're probably going to set Henry on fire, which I don't like a whole lot. No, we're gonna not set Henry on fire. Henry can move through these guys because of his pilot ability. So we're probably gonna move him over here though, so I can shove this guy out the way so he doesn't attack anything significant. And we're gonna double jump here to smoke out this guy so he doesn't take a turn. Could be a better play, but we just don't have a whole lot of killing power right now, so we're gonna make sure they don't do anything important to us. We have 5 enemies on the map right now, but I think this is the turn that our tanks come to life. That's fine. That's not quite so good. That's fine too. Okay, I believe we get control of the tanks. Yes. Okay, so now we have a little bit of extra power because we can push things with these guys. It doesn't do any damage directly, but we can push them into each other, which can do damage. For example, if we push this one into this one and push from the other side, that'll kill this guy and damage this one twice. It's not bad. I'm probably going to need to shove him out the way with our push tank and artillery this one to death. Or artillery this one to death and then come over here and jump over him with the smoke. That'll kill him a little slowly, but it might do it. The fact that we can just stand here and still do attacks is pretty sweet, though. Is there a better play right now? I think the fact that we can kill one of these guys just by using the archive tanks makes it worth doing, because those guys are usually hard to actually kill anything with. Now, we could use it to shove one of these guys into the smoke, and then use the pulse mech instead to kill this one. Then we can use the artillery on him, shove him over the spawn and kill him that way, and jump over this guy to kill him. I think that might actually be better. So let's use this archive tank to shove him into the smoke. We start by shoving this guy back. And then we repulse this way, which puts a shield on the archive tank. We back up with the artillery and block him onto a spawn. And we jump that guy with smoke. Alright, end turn. Interesting. Attacking a forest in a way that lights it on fire replaces the smoke with fire, just like attacking a fire tile with smoke replaces the fire with smoke. Interesting. Okay, well we have to deal with this guy, but that shouldn't be too hard, because we can basically just kill him outright. Is there a smoother way to do this? I think not. So, if we come here, we can shoot our big bad over this way. Then, how exactly do we do this? I think we stand the pulse over here. I know we can kill these guys. I'm just trying to see how we can get the experience onto Camilla. That is the trick to this. I think I can only give her the EXP for one of these kills. And she'll get shared EXP for the rest. That's fine by me. Oh, you're webbed, so you can't actually... Okay, maybe this isn't going to work quite the way I wanted it to. If I could have moved him out of the way, we could use this tank to shove him over one, and then we could jump them both with the plane to kill them both, one directly and one with the damage over time. But it looks like that's not quite going to work here. Now I can just bounce this guy off of the shield and then off of myself to kill him that way. And that works too. I'm kind of okay with that. Let's bounce him off ourselves first. And then bounce him off the shield. Problem solved. I knew putting that shield on him would be convenient. Then we get a kill for Camilla. And we're good. They're all dead. That's a lot of smoke and fire. Okay. Well, mission complete. We've defended the tanks. We protected the defense lab. We're getting there. We're getting there. Seismic activity means we lose the remaining maps, and it's time to go take on the corporate HQ. But we have one more power, which is absolutely key. No, come back here. You can't... I keep thinking you have to right-click these to take the power out. That's not how it works. We're powering up the storm damage. That is going to hopefully make a big difference, because that means they're going to be taking way more damage over time. Okay, so... hopefully that's the right move, because it's the one we're making. Let's get back to the corporate HQ. We have to fight a lot of goo, and I'm hoping that extra storm damage is going to make all the difference here, because that way the storm damage can kill the size 3 or 4 guys instantly instead of just the final size. Let's get to corporate HQ though and see what's what. 2 or 3? 3 or 4? I can't remember how big they are when they start. Let's get in here and find out. Some sort of gelatinous mass is approaching our headquarters. We've never seen anything like it. You have to stop it. Well, let's get in there and do our best then. He's got 3 health, so it'll kill the size 2 and the size 3 ones, is what I was trying to say. Alrighty then. This is a tricky layout. You have 4 movement? I'm going to move you back 1. I don't really know if this is what we want, but it's what we're going to work with. We've got a bit of a pickle here to work through. Okay. This is really nice for our jet, and we can at least damage this guy. Because the jet now can come over here and bombing run both of them, and the smoke will kill them at the start of their turn, so that's pretty nice. Now, this guy we can easily maneuver just by rocketing him in the face, and I can't really do anything else significant to him this turn, so unfortunately, Henry is just gonna chill. But I'm gonna move him forward 1 time. I'm gonna put him here, where he chills, to help protect the corporate tower. So let's end that turn. I don't think there's actually a better play for us here. Not yet, anyway. I think we're gonna need him once we start spawning 1,000 slimes. And that's not really where I wanted them to go. Alright. I was hoping they'd stay in this part of the map so we can control them and keep them in the smoke a little bit better. But this is not really so good. That's actually really good, though. Them being side by side is perfect. This is not quite so good. But this is great. That kills both of them. Now, that does mean we're going to have 4 ooze next turn, which I'm not a huge fan of. But we can also make this guy kill this one for us, since he goes first, by just shunting him like so. Then all we have to do is artillery this guy, although that's actually not going to kill him. That's a concern. I can hit him, but not in a way that kills him. And while Henry can push him back 1, so he takes the hit instead, I can't do that in a way that doesn't then immediately kill Henry, because Henry can't get out the way after pushing somebody. So, like, Henry could come over here, or over here. That's probably the play. Henry comes over here and shoves him that way. Into that guy. Then this one's the problem, though. One of these fireflies is going to give us trouble. Was there a better way than covering them both in smoke? Using 1 artillery strike would kill one of them into the other, which is decent. Like, it doesn't quite kill both of them, but we might not want to kill both of them this turn. Then I could use the plane to disable this guy and still do the shenanigans play here. Or use the plane to disable this one and push this one so it kills that one. And blocks the spawn. That might have been the play. We might have made a mistake here. This is a really tempting play. The only problem is, if I don't go for that, this is the one that was threatening the building. And I can't kill that one with this artillery play. I could just shoot that one, I suppose, and that way that guy would be dead and would spawn the 2 mini slimes, and this one would be unharmed, but it's not attacking a building either way. Then I could use the jet to smoke out this one and push this guy so he kills him for us. That way we still kill another ooze, or another goo, sorry. And we also kill two more of the Firefly guys. I think that's actually better. We're going to reset our turn here. It was a really tempting double attack, but I think it's actually incorrect to do that. I think it is a much better play for us to back up to there and shoot that guy. So instead... Oh, yes, okay, we can still do it. I was going to say, can we not attack that far? But we can, but... Oh, no, hang on a second. Oh, no plays are easy, are they? If I can't move quite far enough with the jet, I can stand here and boost over this tile, but then if I push this guy into here, he's not going to be able to kill this one for us, so that's not going to do what we need either. There are no easy plays, I tell ya. We've already used the reset, so we can't go back again. So we have to really make sure we pick a play that works this time. Because as much as I would like to double hit these guys, that may not be the right maneuver. I think we have to come here and shoot this one with the artillery. I really don't like the slimes being in the back here, though. I was hoping to keep them all in the front. That really sucks. Is there any better way here? No, because I can bring the plane to here, jump both of these tiles, move Henry over to here and shove him back into the smoke. That way neither of these guys wind up shooting and they both take smoke damage, it kills the alpha and it brings the Firefly to 1 health. But we can't stop this one and the medium goo. If we instead stand here, I can block the damage to this one, but it doesn't do anything about this guy. And because our rocket mech can't get far enough to hit him, we can't push him out of the way with the rocket mech, so I could still use the plane to block these two, but we can't do anything about that one. Is there another play that deals with all of these guys? I think there is. I think the play is just we plane the Firefly, we bring the Pulse Mech over to here and push him over 1, and we use the artillery on this guy, but it's just not as nice as I had hoped. We don't quite get the fancy shenanigans plays going this way, but it should mean that nobody winds up hurt. And we can go with it from here. Plus it blocks that spawn, which might be helpful to control the increasing numbers of enemies on the map, given that we're not actually doing anything to... Hey, let's kill this guy first. Not actually doing anything to the second ooze here. That's a lot of ooze, man. Alright, and let's just jump both of them for now. I don't know if that's better or worse, but that's what we're going to go with. This is going to be a problem, I think. All of these oozes are going to be a big problem, because most of our team is on the wrong part of the map. I don't think there's a better play, though. Let's end our turn. Hopefully they don't go this way, they come back this way. Because if these 3 all go up here and start attacking big things, we are going to be in big trouble. Well, this looks like big trouble to me. Yeah, I'd say that counts, but it's not critical big trouble, as long as I can get this guy out the way. No, it is critical big trouble. I can't move 5 tiles. I can kill both of these with the artillery, so that'll have to be what we do with him. Artillery, Abe comes over to here. And kills both those oozes. Now, we can shove this guy out the way, but not in a way that doesn't leave us in trouble. This one we can ignore. I can smoke him out to kill him, but we have to do something to this guy. And if we push him this way, he kills... No, he doesn't kill. He'll leave him with 1 health, because the armor protects him. I think we have to bring Camilla over to here and bomb the ooze, because otherwise it's going to kill this building. And we have to tank a 3 damage hit on Abe's mech. I wish we could kill this thing, but I just don't think we can afford to. I have to do this. We don't have a turn rewind, so if anything else goes wrong, we're done, but this has to happen. Hits him for 2. We come over here and jump this guy. Man, this is a nasty fight. Thankfully, most of these streets are filling up with smoke, so that helps us a lot. It kind of tunnels down where these guys can go, but I don't like this one in the corner here. Corners are bad for us. Let's end the turn. Abe gets absolutely smashed, but he's okay. We got a charger coming in. They're making just a solid wall of pain. Okay, this one's shielded, so that's perfect. That's actually fine. And if we push here, then this guy is no longer on target. We just have to kill that one. These guys we can both kill with a single plane strike, which is great. We can artillery out that one from the side, and we can push this guy over. This building's safe. We should be okay here. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to pull this off, but it looks like we've got it. We just have to shoot him. Jump here. And push. Okay, that was potentially really nasty. But it worked out in the end. Whew, boy. The rusting hull... Oh, some double punctuation there. These guys are interesting. Oh, man. I think getting that double damage smoke, though, made a big difference in that it just helped us clear through some of the health on these guys, especially the 3 health guys. As it stands, though, that was a rough one. I'm surprised we got through it largely unharmed. Alright. We did not get the glorious complete all objectives free item, which sucks, but we'll spend some reputation here and buy what seems interesting. So what do we have here? Mechs heal 1 damage when they kill something. That's pretty cool. A rock launcher. We don't have any prime mechs. A teleporter. Swap places with a nearby tile. That's pretty interesting. We also have a confuse shot that flips a target's attack direction. Ooh. Ooh, both of these seem cool. Well, we have 7 power. I think we're going to get rid of Thui because we have 4 named pilots now, and I'd rather keep them than the unnamed pilot. Oh, not unnamed. The unpassived pilots. Because if we're going to back up a pilot, we want to back them up with somebody else who's already got benefits to them like that. The reactor is pretty good compared to Ralph's 2 mech HP, but Ralph is also going to level up really fast and cap out. We really want another ability for our science weapon. This one's free, and that is a big bonus. The swap is also free, though, so we kind of have to decide here. And if we sell... We're going to donate Thui 100%. Let's just do that now. Because that means we can buy 2 cores... and still buy one of these science weapons. We can't afford any more passives. We need to use our other abilities for tools of battle that Cloud passive is already taking up our one slot we can afford to spend on passives. Do I want to be able to flip or trade places? I think we might go for the teleporter, just because the teleporter has more potential. We can upgrade it to be a lot more versatile than we can the Confused Shot. The Confused Shot's cool, but the teleporter at an increased range lets you do all kinds of shenanigans. So I think that is the play here. Yeah, let's go for the teleporter. That'll be a cool item to try. There we go. We now have a teleporter that works automatically. We have 2 power left to spend, and we probably want to start putting it into damage in some way, because we are having a hard time killing stuff now, and that's a little worrying. Do I want to put it into the aerial bomb damage or the rocket mech artillery damage, though? We're going up to 3 and a knockback, or 4 total. This might be better, because the aerial bombs do 2 damage and then 2 smoke damage as well, which means they're a bigger overall damage buff, whereas this is only 1 damage increase for the same amount of power. We could put some power into the range here, but I don't think that's the better play. I think right now we really want to up our killing power. So we're going to turn our jet mech into our damage mech for the time being, I think. It still gives us a hard time killing 5 health guys, but it means anything 4 or less she can kill in 1 turn. I think that's the play. Okay. No, hang on, undo. I think the play is actually put 1 core in here. So she's going to be a little bit more fragile now, but we can put the extra power into the pulse mech to increase the range on the teleport. I think that's actually better. That way we get a more versatile new ability. We still get the extra damage at the cost of our mech being a little bit more... I don't really like having only 2 health on this thing, but I think it's still the smarter play. Yeah. I'm a little bit hesitant to have this thing, but it should be really good. It'll let us really take advantage of the maneuverability, because this will allow us to move through enemy units and then swap other enemies so that they're attacking the person we just moved through. I think that's going to be really good. I might take off Shield Friendly and give him this for now, because that extra move is going to be important if we're trying to really take advantage of this stuff. Let's see here. If we... It just swaps us? It does. Interesting. So presumably, if you teleport somebody, it doesn't interrupt their attack. Can I make them attack something so I can see how that would interact? I don't think I can make them do anything. What happens if I kill them? Do they respawn? Looks like no. I don't really know how this testing field works. Because it would be really cool if I could pick an enemy and make them do something, so I can see how it interacts with these abilities. Because if this doesn't make them keep doing their action that they were doing before, then it's much worse. But I don't think it will stop them. I think it'll just relocate them. And that's kind of what I'm counting on. Well, we'll find out. This gives him the ability to shield himself when he shoves things. It gives him the ability to move farther, so he has 5 tiles of movement, and he can swap anything within 2 tiles of himself. The cool thing about his swapping range is that if we put 1 more power in, we can take 1 out of here and put it into double, so it's up to 3 tiles. And then if we get another power, we can put it back into this one and bring it back up to 4. So one power increase lets you go from 1 to 2, from 2 to 3, and from 3 to 4. You just have to use these properly to do so. I think this will have to do. I think this will probably be pretty good. I'm a little worried about leaving Camilla on 2 health, but I think it's the right play overall here. We spent all our reputation. We're not sending our remaining high-level pilot. We have no spare weapons. It's time to leave the island. All right. So, we've saved our best islands for last. I'm hoping that the benefits of the desert will come through for us here by just turning literally everything into smoke clouds. And that should be fun. And the industrial map always seems to be good for helping us not die, so we're going to count on that too. But this is where we're going to end for now. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some more Into the Breach. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.